Hello, I am the Makeup Maven. Welcome back to my channel. So I'm looking kind of rough right this minute. Last week was kind of a rough week for me. Those of you in my circle of trust and knowledge are aware that my best friend Michelle, who was here on my channel with me a few weeks ago, and I don't mind sharing this because I know that she has shared it on social media. Michelle had a heart attack last week. She had a heart attack on, I believe it was either Tuesday or Wednesday. She had all the symptoms of a male heart attack. For those of you who don't know, a female heart attack, the symptoms can be very, very different from a male heart attack. I suggest that you go out there and educate yourself if you're a female. The male is usually the jaw hurts, chest pain, arm numbness, the whole 9 yards. And she had every single one of those symptoms. She called her son. Trey did not hesitate. He called the ambulance. They got her out to the local hospital. They kept her overnight to watch her blood enzymes. About midnight, they noticed that her enzymes had gone up. They did not hesitate for even a second. They moved her out to the hospital in Augusta. When she got there and started to try to get comfortable and get situated, that's when she had the full-on heart attack. They were able to get her downstairs into the cath lab. She had a blockage in one of her arteries. They were able to put a stent in, and thank God she's going to be fine. Huge, huge, huge shout out to Michelle. Last week was really tough for her, really tough for me because I was here and I couldn't get to her. Female heart attack symptoms are usually, it starts with indigestion. That's what it feels like. Obviously, it's not indigestion. You can have back pain. You just generally feel worse and worse and worse. A lot of clamminess, a lot of sweating, things like that. So whether you have the traditional symptoms that we all know and have heard of, or whether you educate yourself and find out what the female symptoms typically are, educate yourself and listen to what you know is right for your body. She said all along she knew something was wrong, like something big time wrong. So today's episode is really about taking care of yourself. I wanted to start out with that because that's just such a serious subject. I don't even know how I would go on in this world without her. So anyway, she's gonna be okay. So send all your love, thoughts, and prayers her way. And in the meantime, I'm gonna explain why I look so rough. So I drove home to Corpus Christi on Friday evening. Traffic leaving out of Houston on Fridays is terrible. Traffic in Houston is never a ball of fun anyway, but it's just awful, especially when you get into a lot of the areas where people live in. So you end up sitting there forever and ever and ever, and then you finally get on the road. So I didn't get home until about 8:30, 8:45, and when I got home I was just absolutely exhausted, and my husband said, "Hey, let's go to bed," and I'm like, well, I have to go take out my contacts and I need to go wash my makeup off, because that is my cardinal rule. I do not ever, ever, ever sleep with makeup. No matter what I have put on, I take that stuff off every night, period, the end. And I have always been an early to bed, early to rise, and I can tell when I'm getting too tired. I start hating everything that I do, like never mind what you're doing. I hate everything that I do. Like I start dropping stuff, I get clumsy, and then the whole time I'm like, seriously? So I knew I had gotten to that point on Friday. I was just utterly exhausted. So I went and took my contacts out, and I'm like, you know what? I am just too tired to worry about any of this. I'm going to bed. And I broke my own cardinal rule, and I went to bed with a full face of makeup on. Now, when I woke up on Saturday morning, besides looking like a deranged raccoon with the mascara and the eyeliner and everything everywhere, I looked just absolutely horrible. I mean, my skin was mad at me. I can still feel it, especially over in this corner. I've got little bumps. I think my pores are enlarged. Up here is not feeling really good. Obviously, I got up first thing and I scrubbed my face and I tried to take care of my skin, but my skin was not having it. So I thought as soon as I get home, back to Houston, I am going to go through and show you everything that I do to take care of my skin, and to please use me as an example. Don't go to sleep in your makeup. That can age you so fast, above and beyond anything else. That ages your skin really, really quickly. It clogs your pores. It causes those breakouts. And it wasn't even like the texture of my skin that was bothering me. It looked horrible. I mean, it's still not looking so great, but it just looked horrible. So I'm going to take you through my skincare routine. For those of you that have been on my Facebook page, Sunday has always been Skincare Sunday. So we're just going to go through my routine. This is just what I do. Here's some products that I would recommend, but certainly whatever you feel like using on your face it's absolutely fine. Just don't go to sleep with makeup on. So the first thing that I'm going to do is I've got my little washcloth here. It's already damp. So the first thing that I'm going to use is my L'Oreal Pure Sugar Scrub, because instead of just washing my face, I really feel like I need to exfoliate. This has got, it's called Pure Sugar. It's got sugar inside of it. It looks like chocolate. It smells like chocolate. You know how I love anything that smells like chocolate. So I'm going to put this all over my face. I don't have to let it sit. It's not a mask. It's just a straight up scrub. So I'm just going to dip in and get some of this. Put it all over everywhere. Just going to rub it in. Especially over here, I can feel it over here. I'm going to take it all over my face. And it's going to turn my skin red because it's got those sugar granules that are acting as an exfoliant inside of it. So on top of the fact that I already have like rosacea on my face anyway, especially on my cheek area, so it's already going to turn my skin red and a little bit brown. So, and I'm not putting like a lot of pressure, and I'm staying away from this area up under my eye. I'm pretty much stopping. I can feel the top of my cheekbones. That's where I'm stopping. Up and around. Okay, I have a little thing of water right here next to me, so I'm going to rinse my fingers off. Going to take my washcloth. By the way, the L'Oreal Pure Sugar Scrub, you can find it anywhere. Walmart, Ulta, Walgreens, anywhere that they sell L'Oreal products. And this, I think I got it at Walmart, and I paid $10 for it. So, all right, going to just wipe this off. I usually have a mirror right here. Let me look and see. Yep, I pretty much got it all. Yeah, I can feel. So that sugar acts as an exfoliant, and it really smooths your face out. Oh yeah, that feels so incredible. Oh my gosh, that feels so good. Okay, So I'm going to let my face dry for just a second naturally on its own. If you do get a towel and dry your face off, make sure that you're pushing your skin up. You don't ever want to drag your skin down. With everything that I'm going to do, you'll notice that I'm pushing up usually. So if you do get a towel, just make sure that you put it inside of your face and just press very lightly, but make sure that you're pressing up. You don't want to pull down on your eyes. You don't want to pull down on your cheeks. You want to make sure that you're not doing anything to make your skin age faster. Okay, so the next thing that I'm going to use, I swear by this stuff. I absolutely love it. Just going to grab a cotton round. I don't use anything fancy. These are Equate brand from Walmart. I am in love with this Thayer's Rose Petal Witch Hazel. I use this as a toner. You can get 2 bottles from Amazon for $15, or I think maybe they sell for 6 or 7 individually. I loved it so much, I got my sister hooked on it. This just helps your skin. It takes care, kind of just removes all the impurities left behind by maybe the scrub. When I use that exfoliant, I probably have a lot of dead skin that rose to the top. Maybe I didn't get all of that off. This is just very cooling and very soothing. So I just take a little bit on my cotton pad, maybe 2 or 3 squirts. And at this point, I just press it in all over my eyes. It smells so incredible. It smells, it's rose scented obviously because it's rose petal. I think maybe rose water is in it as well. There's no alcohol in here, so I'm not doing anything that's drying my skin. Just feels really cooling. Takes some of that redness away from it. Makes your skin feel really, really good. And this bottle will last you, like, with daily use, this thing will last you like 2 or 3 months because you just need just a very little bit on a cotton pad. Okay, so next I'm going to put a serum on my face. You can put any serum on your face that you want to by any maker, any brand. It doesn't have to be anything that came off the high-end side of the store. It can be something that was made by Oil of Olay. It absolutely does not matter. I have a sample already open. This is Alginist. New Breakthrough Microalgae Oil. It's an advanced anti-aging repairing oil. I actually got this as a sample with one of my Sephora orders. Anytime you order from Sephora, you get 3 items that you can sample, and then usually there's a 4th beauty offer that you can add on. This is a little bitty. I mean, you see, it's not very big at all. I'm not even going to rip it off of the paper that it came on because I'm afraid that it's going to spill everywhere. This is literally 0.02 of a fluid ounce. It only takes just a drop. I have been using this for about the past 2 weeks. I actually got 2 of these. So just literally just a little bit goes a long way. So I'm going to squeeze a little bit out. And then I'm just going to kind of rub it in very gently. And this I'm going to use around my problem areas. For me, even though I've never smoked, I guess because I just smile all the time, I have some little bitty smile lines right here. Drives me insane. And then I get some little bitty fine lines right here as well. So I'm just going to lightly massage this on, pushing my skin up, but being very, very gentle. And I don't usually go on my forehead. I wear bangs most of the time, so I don't usually go up in that area. I just make sure that I keep this part, just this oil, right here on my face where I know it needs it the most. Again, that's a sample. I don't even know how much this stuff costs for the full size. I love the sample. I have lots of samples, but I'll be honest with you, it's not like I was blown away by this, so I'm not fixing to go order it, however much it costs. It may not be that expensive, but I'm not fixing to go buy it anyway. Okay, so next, I am absolutely loving the South Korean brand Belief. So I have a little bitty bottle that I got from my Sephora points. This was 100 of my points. So if you're a member of the Sephora rewards program, you get points every time you buy anything from Sephora, and this was 100 points. The Belief stuff, I am just in love with it right now. Smells so good, feels so good, and literally you only need just a little bit. And I'm gonna put this all around my eyes because I didn't put anything else on there. So I'm gonna put this right around there and right up on the top, just a little bit. And then I take my middle finger and I very gently go round and round with it. Just feels good, number one. Make sure that you don't get it in your eye. I get it all the way into my eye socket. Very, very gently. If you use your first finger, you tend to like press down more harder. You put more pressure on it. So very, very gently. Not much pressure at all. Okay, so it's hot here. I'm in Houston. It's very hot. It's been humid, and I stay inside in the air conditioning. Plus, when you go outside, it's hot. So I can tell that my lips have gotten a little dry. So I'm actually going to use my Fizz and Bubble Gum Lip Scrub. I got this from Ulta for $5. This is nothing but sugar and some kind of whatever it smells like, whatever the flavoring is. The instructions are literally to grab a little bit, to press it on your lips, and once you get done massaging it in, you can lick it off. I'm not gonna lick it off, but you can lick it off. There's nothing in here that's gonna hurt you. Now, I assure you, you don't have to buy anything fancy. You could probably go in the kitchen and get your own sugar and mix it with a little bit of oil, and that would do the same job. However, whatever oil you have probably isn't going to taste as good as the bubblegum flavoring does. So I can already tell a difference in my lips. It got some of that dryness off. They feel so much better. So that's amazing. And the last thing that I'm going to do is I'm going to follow up an all-over moisturizer. This is also the Belief brand. This is called the True Cream Aqua Bomb. So I absolutely adore this stuff. If you get this container alone from Sephora, which is a pretty big container, it's got, I don't know, I think it's 50 milliliters. This alone is $38 from Sephora. And you're sitting there saying, yes, but I don't have $38 to spend on that. And I'm telling you, there are some deals that you can find from Sephora for the Belief line. Okay, putting it everywhere, pushing up. Already my skin feels so much better. I'll sleep tonight, I'll get up in the morning, I'll go through my normal routine, and you can bet I am not going to be sleeping with makeup on anymore. Okay, so really quickly, let me tell you, like I said, you can get this from Sephora. This on its own is $38, but there are at least 2 deals going on at Sephora right now. You can get the Belief Aqua Playland box, which has the full size of the Aqua Bomb. It has a smaller bottle of 1 milliliter of the Hungarian water essence, and then it has this size of the eye balm. You can get all 3 of these products full sized for $38. So same price as just the regular container of this. You can get all 3 for $38. Also, they have the Belief bestsellers on the go. This is $20 and it gives you a sample of all of their products. So you have a creamy cleansing foam moist, just a cleansing balm in here. And then you've got a bergamot herbal extract toner that looks like that. And then you've got the Hungarian water essence, which is the same one that's in the Aqua Playland. And then you've got a smaller bottle of the moisturizing eye balm and another bottle this size of the True Cream Aqua Balm. Only it's in this size. This little container right this minute is $20 out at Sephora. So if you want to use something that maybe you feel is a little bit out of your price point, don't be afraid to look out there and see if they've got some kind of kit like this, just so you can say, hey, you know what, let me try this and see if I like it before I spend $38 on it. So anyway, that's going to wrap up today's video. My skin feels better. Hopefully tomorrow all of this will be gone. In any case, please, please, please take care of yourselves. You know, almost losing Michelle was eye-opening to me. So take care of your heart, take care of your skin. You're the only you that there is. So take care of yourself, because even though I might not know you personally, there's lots of people that love you and want you around. So go take care of yourselves and enjoy the rest of your Sunday. Bye.